Feels nice, right?
Yeah.
We'll give it just a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
You're all set.
And we're just going straight into it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Going straight into it is what I'm doing with the tournament, so.
And when did you get here again? Saturday?
Saturday evening, yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Father's Day.
Yeah, so I wanted to, give my dad a chance to come out and, do the practice round with me and just walk inside the ropes with me on Father's Day. So that's partially why we wanted to come a little bit early.
I think we've got most people here. If we get started, are you guys all set? Perfect. All right, Alan, you good to go? All right, welcome inside and in person here at the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. I am pleased to be joined by one of our LPGA professionals here competing in this major championship, Amy Ruengmateekhun.
Ruengmateekhun.
Oh, we practiced it before. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry about that. I just want to kick it off before we get to the people behind me here. But this is your KPMG Women's PGA debut. You finished T4 at the LPGA Professionals National Championship to gain entry into this event. Overall, what are you most looking forward to this week in this experience overall?
So I had like 11 months to actually look forward to this event, and those 11 months have, felt like, with my family. This means a lot to me because, it's my second major, but also I get to spend it with my family. So we made sure, in those 11 months, hey, let's make sure that we can make this a family trip thing. So my dad, he closed the restaurant for 3 weeks. And my parents, they're both here. My husband's going to come down on Wednesday. My in-laws are going to come too. So, it means a lot to me that they're going to be here supporting me at this big event with, pretty much the biggest stage in women's golf. So I'm pretty excited.
You talked a little bit about this is the most golf you've played in 1 week in a very long time.
Yeah.
What's it been like to prepare for not only just any other professional event, but a major championship?
Honestly, it's been a roller coaster because I've, at first I wasn't practicing as much. I'm just trying to hit in between lessons, go coach my girls and maybe play a couple of holes with them too, just to prepare for this. Couple months before, as we got closer, this last month, I tried to play a little bit more, practice a little bit more, worked with with my old instructor. So I was getting sore at certain places that I haven't gotten sore in a while. So it's a lot of golf for me. But I also want to make sure that I'm doing it to have fun and just enjoy this moment. So leading up to this tournament, like I said, this week is going to be the most golf I've played in the past year, basically. So I just want to enjoy the moment. Yeah.
All right, we'll kick it off with Jeff.
Amy, what's the mix of emotions as you return to competition as far as the balance of excitement and nerves?
Oh man, it's definitely a lot of both. There's moments where I'll, like when I was playing in the practice round, that I was nervous. Like yesterday, I was playing with Christina Kim, and I was like, wow, that really hit me that I'm playing with really good golfers. And then also there's times where I'm just focused in the moment. I felt like I was back in, when I was playing Symetra back then. Right. Hey, I know what I'm doing. Let's just do it, Yeah. So I have a little bit of both emotions. I'm nervous. I'll be nervous sometime, and I'll be confident, about my game. So it's a little bit of both. So hopefully, when I start playing, then I'll just be, it's okay I'll embrace the nerves and just go back to, hey, focus. There's a reason why I'm here, and just do the best I can.
All right, Sarah?
Yeah, you've won, so many state titles with Ursuline Academy, which you coach at. You played in the U.S. Women's Open. Where does this week rank in terms of your career on the golf course?
Honestly, with the state titles, those mean so much to not only to me, but to the girls. And to be able to see them overcome, this past year when we won state, they were 5 strokes. They were losing by 5. They were in second by 5. And they were all, nervous because they haven't been behind in a while. We've been pretty dominant the whole year, and the team that's leading is a pretty young new team that's really, really good this year. I just told them, hey, like 5 strokes it's pretty much one hole. Like 5 strokes is nothing. Just being part of, at Oklahoma State, we would be losing by like 10 or 15, and we'll come back and win by 5. Like, and just saying like I'm pretty confident that you'll be doing great, and that kind of helped them a little bit, just like motivate them and get them ready. Hey, just do your game, stick to the plan, and you'll do great. So they came back and won by 12 that second day and won by 7, and that kind of inspired me. Like, hey, if they can do that, I feel like I can do that too when I come out here. So it's very motivating to see, not only that I'm trying to motivate them, but they motivate me as well.
Are any of them kind of coach this week as you get back in competition, get back in the competitive saddle?
Yeah, they're excited for me. They're saying, good luck, coach. They're also they'll text me and just be like, hey, like, you got this. Like, you always preach to us to have fun, give it 100% no matter what happens. So if you should just do the same that, what you tell us. So.
Finally, from me, I mean, you're no stranger to professional golf, but is this kind of like a pinch me moment, kind of walking inside the ropes here at Baltusrol, one of the biggest stages in golf, and seeing some of these players that are week in, week out on TV that you may have followed and try to emulate now that you coach?
Yeah, no, it definitely, like I said yesterday, playing with my my old friend Jan and also Christina Kim, that's that moment where I'm like, okay, I'm actually here, like it's happening, we're going into it, there's no going back. I don't want to go back, I want to keep going. So that moment was when I'm like, hey, let's have fun, let's enjoy this moment with my family too. And just having my dad there next to me, because he hasn't, when I played on the Symetra Tour, he wasn't really there. He had to work at the restaurant. So for him to take time off and follow me as I'm playing, like that hit me too. Like, hey, like I'm actually here and he's here with me. And yeah.
Good luck.
All right, Rick?
How important is it to the PGA of America to have all of you here and celebrate what all of you do, doing your quote-unquote real jobs, not competing?
It's, to be able to represent PGA of America and also LPGA, it's huge for us because, it shows that, PGA is supporting us, especially like we're working and all that all the time. So being able to have us here and support us and represent them, like it's huge because at the end of the day, we're here to grow the game and also just show that, yes, we do work. We do play a little on the side, but we're here to represent them and just enjoy the moment out here. So,
along the same lines, how important is it to get girls and women involved in the game to a greater extent, whether they want to play at this level or play recreationally or something in between?
It is important because, like I feel like nowadays it's grown a lot more. Now we have a lot more women golfers joining, girls golf joining. But just showing them that, there's different routes into the game. Like, it doesn't mean you have to play college golf or professional golf or, collegiate level. You can get into the game just how we're getting into the game. Like, we're here teaching, growing the game, coaching girls, and just showing them that, hey, like, you can be here too, or just, being out on the course and just, seeing awesome golfers out here. Like, there's way to get into the game, and that's how I kind of talk to my girls about, like, hey, like, if you want to play college golf, awesome, I help and support you. If you want to go into the business world and then play for some company events and all that, we're preparing for that as well. So.
And just one more to wrap it up here. I'll go to Jeff.
Competing can be a real grind. After you've chased it for a while and you decided not to play, did coaching kind of rekindle a love for the game?
I think it did. It really did, because when I stopped playing on the Symetra Tour, it was really hard for me because I was preparing to play professional golf my whole life. Like, that's all there was. There wasn't a plan B. There wasn't a plan C. There was just play professional golf, get on the LPGA, be a successful LPGA player. I think once I was playing third year, fourth year into Symetra, it hit me like, you know, I'm just mentally burnt out. Something's wrong. I'm not enjoying the game as much. Like, something's going on. So I needed to take time and just kind of reevaluate what I should do. And so I went back home. I started teaching and coaching, and just to give it a try, be like, maybe, you know, like maybe I can help people if I can't help myself. So when I was teaching and coaching, like, it really, like, it just changed my mind, you know, like, it just, like, I had so much more fun coaching. I love helping people. Even when I was on the semester tour, I was just like, hey, how can I help? I'm always one of those that wants to help people. So I feel like helping people not only makes me feel great, but also just seeing, you know, like, how much we can make a difference in their lives. Like, it just makes a huge impact in mine. So, like, when I qualified for the U.S. Open, I didn't touch a club for 9 months. Like, you know, besides teaching, you know, showing some shots, but other than that, I haven't been, you know, playing or anything. And we had the state championship, and we won as a team, and I thought that was such a cool moment, you know. And 2 days later, I had my U.S. Open qualifier. I was like, you know what, I haven't played. Let's just play for fun. I went to the U.S. Open qualifier literally like 20 minutes before. I had an interview right before, so I was like, my brother told me, hey, you got to play in 15 minutes. And I was like, okay, cool. And I go to the course, and he's like, you want to putt a little bit? Sure. I had 1 or 2 putts, missed my putts, picked up the ball, said, let's just go. And then I qualified. I got the 2nd spot. So it was a crazy moment, but, you know, I was like, wow, like, maybe this is it. Like, I just needed a clear mind. I just wanted to have fun. My goal back then was just to hit the fairway. Once I hit the fairway, hit the green. Once I hit the green, let's try to make the putt or 2 putted. And just, it was just a lot simpler now. So, and I feel like golf is a lot more simpler now.
Can you take us inside a little bit on with Sunday with your dad? Was there a moment or two walking that just kind of hit you how cool that was?
Yeah, no, it hit me also because he was like, Amy, do this, Amy, do that. Amy, you know, like, I was like, okay, we're back at junior golf again, you know. But besides that, like, just being able to walk with him, and I'm watching him, you know, just seeing how he's enjoying this moment, and he's loving every bit of it, because his dream was obviously to have me on the LPGA, and that's something that unfortunately didn't happen. But, you know, being able to do this, hopefully maybe every year, or just, you know, this will get him that opportunity to live that moment again. So.
All right. I think that will do it for us. Thank you so much, Amy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.